It's touch.
Straight shots just to get it started. Glad you came to kick it at my private party. I know I'm going great to wake up in the morning. Straight shots just to get it started. Hennessy, baby, no chasers, yeah. Help you when you stumble to the elevator. Fader, baby, yeah. Champagne the fruit, yeah, when we wake. How they get the paper, baby, no lay up, no, I can't lay up with you. Ooh, yeah. The drink got me tripping. Love a real bitch when she listens. I'm trying to take you on a mission. We're day on job, girl, let's get them cushions. Yeah. Before the day goes, let's just hit the pH and let's lay low. Keep missing. Scotty got me going like Pippin. Straight shots just to get it started. Glad you came to kick it at my private party. I know I'm going great to wake up in the morning. Straight shots just to get it started.
Hey, welcome back to Underground Get Down.
What's up, everyone? We're back for another episode. If you've been rocking with us, you'll notice there's a slight change. We're just going to leave it at that. Make sure you keep rocking with us because we got some other surprises
Some
for you in
big
the upcoming
changes
weeks.
coming for y'all. We excited about them, but we can't tell you just yet.
Not yet.
We also have AQ back in the house.
Hey!
It's lit.
He's here to talk about his latest album.
White
White
Lies. The last time he was with the Underground, we were waiting for White Lies to drop. It's already dropped. If you have not checked it out yet, make sure you check it out.
And we were walking on pins and needles with questions. Nah, not today, bro. Nah.
Oh, yeah. We comfortable now. I'm about to ask you everything.
Not today.
I'm ready.
So before we get into that, we're all about positivity and good vibes over here. So we just want to talk about LeBron James.
I feel like I should tell him about this because people be thinking I be hating, but I don't be hating. I think I honestly
She's not a LeBron fan on the court, just off the court. Blah blah
yeah,
blah.
just off the court,
that's
just
the
off.
hate.
But
I love him in all aspects.
The theatrics on the court be killing me. You feel me?
That's the hate talk right there.
Thank you, AQ. Thank you.
And there is no theatrics.
I'm the only one in my house that likes LeBron. They be talking mad shit to me.
When he dunks on somebody, what is he supposed to do?
Yeah.
Run back?
No, Paul Pierce is the only NBA player that deserves an Academy Award or an Oscar.
Y'all tripping. That's because y'all fans. Where's the line? We divided the line right here.
Can we give LeBron some props, please? We're trying to shine a light on him. We're trying to shine a light.
No, okay, but no, for real. I actually might have developed a soft spot for him this week because, I love kids. And he did something so big for the kids.
Big time.
Thank you. Big time. He opened up a I Promise school.
Yeah.
And so with that comes free tuition, free uniforms, free bicycle and helmet, free transportation as long as they live within 2 miles, free breakfast, lunch and snacks, food pantry for families, GEDs and job placement services for parents, guaranteed tuition to the University of Akron for every... Whatever.
You're going to say Akon, huh?
We taking straight shots over here. Don't worry about all that.
So the University of Akron for every student who graduates.
Akron,
Ohio, girl.
And look,
get it together.
And it's not your average school. They don't get out at 3. They gotta go from 9 to 5. And I know what y'all are thinking, like, damn.
And their summers are shorter.
They gotta be in school at 9 to 5. But y'all gotta understand where they're coming from and how important it is for them to stay busy and not in the streets.
And this curriculum is specifically designed for kids that were probably falling behind. This gives them opportunity to catch up with their studies, to really specialize and focus on certain subjects. And the reason why like you said, the extracurriculars are to help minimize downtime so that they're not getting into trouble. The thing that I love about this is they're all getting free bikes and helmets.
I know, that's a big one.
The story behind that is LeBron James credits his bike to helping him stay out of his neighborhood. So that's why they get bikes, and I love like that little personal touch.
And it's not really like doing a 9 to 5 if you really think about it. When we was younger, well, for me, I mean, my mom didn't come pick me up from school till like 6, 7.
Oh, no, that's exactly what I told her. Did you have to stay in daycare?
Nah, I played basketball, so.
Okay.
I mean, before basketball, I played basketball all through high school too.
Oh, yeah, but daycare for sure.
But before that, we had daycare.
Yeah.
Sometimes they wouldn't even pick us up on time.
Exactly. So
like,
you sitting there.
Daycare could have been.
Get rid of us.
Right.
We're going to stay here forever.
Right, daycare closed and we still there.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, we're gonna call your parents. Like, Mom, did you forget about us?
Yeah.
Right, so I appreciate this 9 to 5 for those kids, because I mean, if you had daycare, you up to mischievousness anyways. I know we were. We were busy clicking up and telling who and what couldn't hang with us.
Right. Well, not only that, just like all these services for the parents, you know, like the food pantry, the GEDs, the job placement. A lot of people, and I'm glad this is happening because a lot of people don't realize how stressful that is on a kid growing up. Like, a lot of us develop a negative relationship with money because we see our family struggling, we see our parents struggling. All they think about is money, so that they don't understand like how that gets passed on from generation to generation. That's why people get stuck in that cycle of poverty. So this is great that there's these resources, and now these kids, you know, they're going to be more focused on school. They don't have to worry about what's going on at home because they're busy. They get to focus on their lives bettering themselves. So shout out to LeBron James. Also, P. Diddy did help to organize the opening of a charter school in East Harlem. So big ups to all the celebrities that are taking the time to give back. And, you know, we do need education. Our education system needs some reform, but this is a, you know,
that's a big step.
This
outside aspects that go hand in hand with going to school, like, this is big.
This definitely is. This one touched me differently because they use the term generational change, and that's a real thing because that's 240 kids more. Like, how can you not graduate from this school with all these resources and everything they're trying to do to help the people, to help the families out? How can you not graduate from this school? So with that being said, that's 240 kids that we have prospectively being able to change the world in the future.
Definitely. But
just imagine if we had one of those at least in every state
or every school district.
That's what he's planning to do.
Yeah. The big thing too is this is in partnership with the school district in Ohio. They are partnered up, so big ups to the school district because I understand LeBron James' name is attached to it, so maybe they felt pressure. But this is a big step in the right direction. So
direction.
Yeah, hopefully more school districts, you know, they start branching out and seeing like the potential of how you can actually help people.
Right. And then, and no lie, like having a president like Trump and everything escalated to what it's gotten to this day, it could be a little discouraging, but like I've even been a little discouraging. You remember how a conversation at home, I was like arguing with Mom and JJ, how like things were never gonna change. I'm not gonna lie, this little thing right here changed my whole perspective. Like, just 240 kids that will have a brighter future and will have to succumb to their society. So that definitely gives me a little bit of hope.
Yeah,
my man, you was hating on my man. That's crazy.
I always like, don't get it twisted. I always like the story. I always like the story. It's just on the court, it's just a different story.
All right, he in the purple and gold now, so.
Man, I'm having a really hard time accepting that. I love it. But I'm not going to lie, this I Promise School made it better for me. I'm starting.
Pass the torch, Cole. If Kobe can pass the torch.
Kobe coming
back.
Oh my God,
if Kobe
passed
the torch, you gotta accept
one season and I saw 23 and 24 together, it would be magic.
Oh my goodness, it would be madness. It's about to be a star-studded affair.
It's not gonna happen, but I can dream.
I think it's because a lot of people want it to happen, but there's a lot of allegations saying that like he's thinking about coming out of retirement. Which
man, he ain't coming out of retirement.
Kobe. Oh my God, it would be magic.
You see my boy Kobe getting bigger. He getting big while while he on in retirement. He ain't tripping off this. Yeah, my boy got 5 rings. He ain't tripping.
Okay, one more thing I just want to touch on with this LeBron thing. And in his his interview with ESPN, it was exclusive after opening this school. He also talks about how like he believes Trump is like using sports to divide us even further.
No, for real.
Y'all agree with that?
I was happy that the NFL temporarily got rid of that penalty for kneeling or sitting out of the national
that's
anthem.
out of the question right now?
It's temporarily thrown out. They realized that they were stupid.
I know, because I would have started a GoFundMe to pay for everybody's fines.
Well, a couple of the commissioners said that they would pay for anybody's fine. So there was a lot of support within the organization that was just like, nah, we're not going to let this go down. But I definitely think, first of all, you're the president. I understand, bro, like you were on TV, you're what was it? Like you're fired or whatever the hell his catchphrase was. Bro, I get it, but you're the president now. Like, you're in a different arena. Keep entertainment, like, off your mind and focus on public policy. Please.
Right.
But he definitely has been, like...
Yeah.
He still says shit like, when he had that summit with North Korea, it was, like, it aired at 4 a.m. And he was like, it was the biggest ratings ever for a 4 a.m. showing. Like, why are you worried about ratings? Can you please worry about, the homeless level? Can you please... worry about unemployment rates? How about you worry about your approval levels? How about that? And talking about some damn ratings.
This is a business.
Yeah, nah,
to him.
he for sure was really using it to divide us. Like LeBron said, the first time I ever had any contact with a white person was through hoop.
Oh, that's your story too?
Yeah, nah, for real. That was the first time I ever like went over to a white person's house, like for real, through basketball. And you know what I mean? They get to know you. You get to know them on a personal level. Right,
because
for the
y'all
first time.
now you see y'all have something in common.
Exactly. So I agree with LeBron on that. He was doing some foul stuff. Trying to divide
definitely.
With that.
And another thing I appreciate is for him speaking out for the people. And using his platform the way he does, because he straight out called the president a bum.
Yeah.
Like
he is a bum.
I can't even knock.
Big bum.
I can't even knock him for that. He's using his platform the right way. Everything that he's doing outside of the court,
you know what I mean? He
and on the court,
he on the court platform doing it the right way.
And he holds his team and leads his team on the court and off the court. Girl,
accept that, eh?
Girl. Right. I mean, the Cavs was good, but they didn't. LeBron carried them. He carried them all the way to the finals. Girl, bye.
Accept it.
No.
He's here to stay.
No, but everyone would agree that he didn't have help.
The new king of the city.
Nah.
Well, you know what?
Kobe, just come back. I can't take this.
We're gonna have to move on. I'm gonna feel torn if we talk about this.
So, are you guys a Nicki Minaj fan at all?
Yeah, I like
my fandom has paused right now.
I like Nicki.
You like Nicki?
Yeah, I like Nicki.
You like her recent stuff?
I mean, I don't really listen to her, but I like her.
So you just like her looks.
I'm like love or lust.
Not even that. I ain't even like ultra attracted to her like that. I just like the moves that she make. You know what I mean? Outside, I like what she do with rap, and like as far as like her business ventures, the perfume and all that other stuff, and how she interacted with her friends. That's some next level type shit right there.
Nicki Minaj, you can't knock her either. She's another one that gives back. She was paying like student loans and tuitions last year. Like the checks cleared and everything. She wasn't all talk. Yeah. She gives back too. It's just musically.
Yeah, musically, that's just not my preference.
Yeah, right. Musically, I feel like she took a step back, but her.
I ain't gonna say all that. She's still killing it.
No, this is my personal.
I'm gonna have to disagree with that, because when you start using the same word 5 times in a row in one song, you could be a little bit more creative.
She just killed it on Big Bank. Come on, man. Shit, Nicki killing it.
You know what? I'm trying to think of that
verse. It was like. Yeah, I was thinking of it. I was almost about to spit it. No, I fucks with that verse. But anyway, she pushed her album back because supposedly she has a song with one of the most legendary rappers. But to me, I'm just gonna. Who do you think it is? I think
it's Jay-Z.
Nah.
Or
no, that might be
Eminem. That's who it probably is.
I think because Wayne is her boss, I'm gonna just shoot for Wayne because that's what she thinks.
Man, that's getting cleared like that.
I know that wouldn't
She said it
stop
need to
anything.
get cleared. So it's probably Jay-Z or Eminem.
Jay-Z, okay.
Jay-Z or Eminem. Oh, that's what I'm running with.
Okay,
Jay-Z.
now I can't wait.
Lauryn Hill
Should we make
as
a
a rapper?
bet? Should we make a bet? I think it's Wayne.
Make sure some real shots over here. Don't take them off.
For sure, I owe you a shot or two if you're right.
You got some shots.
Oh. Should we get the party started?
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, maybe it looks like we are about to get this party started. But let me tell you guys what Underground Get Down got into this weekend before we get to AQ's music, because I know y'all are waiting. I know you guys are waiting.
Well, first of all, I was in San Francisco.
She was in San Francisco. So she was like MIA, so I was like Underground Get Down by myself.
I needed to get away.
So you was
no, but she had instructions though. She
Underground One Get Down.
Yeah.
No,
it was just the Underground, not the Get Down.
She had she had instructions and she came through though, so we good. Yeah, she had her part.
Did you follow instructions?
She did. They did, kind of. Anyway,
hey, look at me.
People can see that.
I know. I just wanted you to see it.
I got to check out the listening party for C5's album Overdue. You guys. I got to check out the listening party. It was so fun. I don't know if it's because on top of I was lit on too, but he has some real heat about to come out. I can't wait for you guys to hear that. Here, let me. Look, you guys don't even know what's going on. It looks like we're really about to get some straight shots.
So if you're just tuning in, we have AQ in the building. He just dropped his album, White Lies. Yeah. The leading single off of that is Straight Shots. So we're about to take some straight shots in honor of him coming back.
We got to. What do you want? I think I want that green one. Pass the green one.
I want Malibu because I love rum.
Wait, okay, wait. Oh, wait. So, you know what? So, if a girl, AQ, has a girl ever asked you if she could buy you a drink at the bar?
Yes, for sure.
What are you asking for?
If we're trying to get at AQ, what's the best job?
How does it go? I want to know, how does it go? I never had the balls to do that, and I never will do that. But how does it go?
We was taking shots as a squad together.
Okay.
And then the girl was like sitting right next to us, and then she just literally she just sat there and was like, "Hey, what's your name?" And then I'm like, "Girl, don't you say we turning up as a unit right now?"
As a unit?
Then she
That's what she said. Wait, hold on. That's what she said.
She
said,
"Hey, excuse me, what's y'all's name?"
No,
that was she supposed to.
She said, "Hey, what's your name? What you drinking?" She said, "Hey, what you drinking?" I said, "Shit, I'm drinking some tequila." She said, "Let me get how many you want?" I said, "Shit, 1 or 2?" She said, "All right, 2." For him.
You said 1 or 2.
I mean, I would have given her an option too. Like, how bad you want to know my name?
No, she asked me. She said 1 or 2.
No, I mean,
said,
yeah.
2. All right, come on. She got it. And then I ended up just standing next to her for the next hour or so, and they came back like, "Hey, bro, you good?" I'm like, "I'm straight. I'm getting lit."
He's straight. Take a shot.
I don't know about y'all.
Let's take a shot to that. Hey,
yes,
cheers.
Come on,
come on, manager. We see you over there.
Hey, you trying hard.
All right, I'm gonna toss it back.
Quick break for the shots, you guys. Oof. Anyways, so let's go on ahead and get into it. You guys, if you guys are just tuning in, we got AQ back in the house talking about his latest album, White Lies. Tell him what's up.
Yeah, White Lies is dropped July 20th. It's out Friday, about to be 2 weeks. Man, straight shots booming right now for me, man.
I know. We see you making noise over there at Power 106.
I know you made it onto Power 106's rotation. You made it on their radar. How's that been?
Do you have some new fans all of a sudden?
I mean, I ain't gonna front, man. That's why I was like low key a little down when I came up in here. Like, I thought something was gonna change. You know what I mean? Like I thought I was gonna feel way better, and just I didn't. I was like,
wait. What do you mean? That sounds like a bad thing.
Nah. I was ultra hyped. You know what I mean? I made it to Power 106. I grew up listening to the station.
Right.
I'm thinking something gonna happen like that.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
I got you.
I'm like, everybody else like, oh, you doing your shit? Like I'm
right.
like, bro, I'm still in the house.
Matt, you still ahead of the game because
no, exactly. That's
who
what I'm saying.
Who else has their song on rotation?
Exactly.
No,
so that's what I'm
he's
saying.
having a human moment, and you know what? That's what White Lies is all about. So you get real down and personal, vulnerable with us. So I love that you're having this conversation with us because here at the Underground, we're all about the law of attraction.
See, if I came up in here OD happy and been like that wouldn't even be real. I'm really just telling y'all how I'm actually feeling
I
right
love
now.
it.
Like,
nah, we appreciate
you know
that.
what I mean? But that shit was dope. Like when it happened, I was
definitely. We were so hyped for you. Like, hey,
I was OD hyped. But then I'm like, damn.
As you should be.
I'm thinking Aaron R about to be in my message box. Like, hey, you trying to get signed? I'm like,
I feel like that's what we do though. Like, because the thing is, as humans, we're constantly like, it's always next. Like you attain your goal and then it's like, what's next? So I kind of think that's all it is. You know, you just got to get your good vibes. You know, you're doing this shit. You the man. Like, this album's hot. You know, like, you just got to, you can have your human moment right now. You can have your human moment and be like, oh, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. But that's only because, like I said, you're human. So you hit this goal. Yeah. You hit this goal.
I was like, cool until today. I was just like, damn.
I mean, but we all go through that.
Yeah,
we were just talking about that. Like,
I'm gonna be straight. Like by the weekend, I'm gonna get a haircut. Weekend comes. I'm be cool. But just right now, I was like, damn, man, like fuck.
Fresh cut Fridays.
You know what I mean? I'm taking
we like 2 days away from that.
Definitely. No, like that's a really human thing. Like it's mentioned, I was in San Francisco this weekend, and I don't know what it was, but on the plane ride back home, I don't know if it was like, damn, back to reality because I had a great weekend.
Boom.
But I was feeling really, really low, and I was just like,
wait a minute.
Like,
pause.
Go ahead.
Do you guys believe in like that retrograde stuff?
Oh yeah,
like,
Mercury's in retrograde.
What is that? I've been seeing people like.
So are you into
I've been
astrology?
Seeing it on TV and stuff like that. Nah. What is it?
I mean,
so if you're into astrology,
if you're ever bored, I feel like.
Retrograde?
Yeah. Okay, so it has to do with astrology.
It has to do with the alignment of the planets. So when Mercury's in retrograde, Mercury is like the ruling planet of love and communication. So when it's in a retrograde, it's like spinning the opposite direction for X amount of time. So this time it's 3 weeks. So since that's the ruling planet of those areas, for whatever reason, people believe that when it's in a retrograde, it throws off, like, you have to be really conscious of your energy and your thoughts, because when it's off, it just brings a lot of like, the whole point of a retrograde is it's supposed to clear, but when you're clearing stuff, you're bringing up a lot of dirt. So you gotta deal with the dirt.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
With that,
it is crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. We read yours, so after this, we would definitely send it to you, because when you're bored, I want you to look into that. Do you believe in like your astrological signs having an effect on your characteristics?
The one, like my weaknesses, sometimes I don't really, but my strengths, I'll be like, it's like that.
You're a Capricorn?
Sagittarius.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna send it to you after. I want you to read that. It was fun. It's crazy when you read it. It's like talking. It's almost like it's talking directly to you, because
I feel like sometimes they do.
Well, because the retrograde does affect. So see, we're Virgos, so the retrograde right now is really positive for us because of the way everything's falling. But we've also we were preparing. Look, we were preparing for the retrograde because, like I said, it's all about, if you can be conscious about it, then you can control the dialogue.
And kind of but you have to believe in it though.
Yeah.
Wait, so what happened with mine? I do believe in that stuff.
Yours definitely. It says that, pretty much to sum it up, that you're gonna have this big thing that you just want to release, but that you should hold on to it until at least August 19th. It even says something about, like, if you don't wait, you could have something where a PR is supposed to step in and clean up your mess, or maybe won't be able to clean up your mess.
So the retrograde's over on the 23rd, but you gotta wait till the 19th.
You don't believe in it?
How is it real if you have to believe in it? Anything that's real, you don't have to believe it.
No,
that's not necessarily true.
No, I don't know.
That's not necessarily
true.
Look, I'm gonna contradict you. So I feel you, but it's like when you buy a new car, right? So when you buy a new car, suddenly you see your car everywhere. It's that effect. So it's just like when you're paying attention to something, all of a sudden you notice it. That's really all it is. But it's just like religion. People have blind faith or whatever, but just to give it to something tangible, like I said, when you have a car, you notice it everywhere all of a sudden. But
that's not a contradiction, though. That's just... It's just like when you hear a word,
I like
a
custom
new word,
and shit.
you never listen to that word.
You might need to go delete that.
Eventually, you start hearing that word. I'm gonna send it to you after.
Yeah,
that happens to me a lot.
But
that word has been said around me all the time. That's just something that I haven't been paying attention to. It's very real. It's just something that I don't pay attention to.
Right. So
now,
that's
if
what
you're saying that you have to pay attention.
Well, yeah.
So you do believe in it, or you don't?
Okay, so
I believe in astrology.
That's what I think is
certain aspects.
Astrology. If you believe in astrology, it kind of lines up. It does line up. Kind of lines up with the law of attraction, but I think that's like a whole nother different conversation, because with that also you have to factor in the environment that you grew up in, because you might have the same characteristics as someone else, but like obviously how you grew up is gonna affect how you do something different versus the other one.
Like we're Virgos, like we're both Virgos. Obviously we're twins.
My mom's a Virgo,
but there's honestly that we've identified
right now. Is she happy?
But that's what I was gonna say. So the thing that we notice within ourselves, the thing that we notice within ourselves is that me and her, because we are yin and yang, we're opposite Virgos. So me and my sister aren't the same type of Virgo. We fall in.
How are you guys not the same type of Virgo? You guys are born on the same day.
Because
it's crazy.
Because you're a human. No, we weren't born at the same time.
I'm 2 minutes older. I'm 2 minutes older.
No,
so she still has to do whatever I say.
No, I don't. It doesn't work like that. No. So the thing is, like she said, like your experiences growing up, your environment affects that. Believe
it or not, we lived in the same house, but we grew up different.
Yeah,
I don't want to get into that, but we grew up very different.
It's like it's almost like we didn't live in the same house.
Yeah. Straight up.
I thought she was the older one.
It's okay. Most people
I had to grow up quick. I had to be mature.
Most people.
I had to struggle a little bit.
My girl a little more turned like me. I'm like, okay.
So anyways, that's why you're still human. You still have to go through your life experiences, and that's why certain things you'll fall.
Age AQ 1991.
Yeah,
December 10th, right?
Yeah, you know. So research, girl. Okay.
We're the same age.
Yeah.
So anyways, we're gonna get into your album because I definitely enjoyed it. Once again, if you're just tuning in, we got AQ in the building.
Hey, what's up? White lies? Look,
I told y'all I was touching on some topics, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you definitely did.
You definitely did.
It definitely sounds like you're keeping it really, really with us. So I just gotta ask. I know last time you said I don't say anything that's a lie, but I just gotta ask again. Are all these songs based on a true story?
With multiple different women, yes.
Okay, so your album actually got a lot of reviews. So I was actually reading articles and what other people had to say. You got a lot of, like, I'm gonna say you have a healthy amount of positive coverage on this album. But the one thing I kept seeing everywhere was that this album was like
a big relief
for you, but you also felt like you're being vulnerable. So the thing is, like I said, we're talking about human experiences. Everybody has to go through love. Everybody goes through heartache. You know, people do their dirt. What about this topic specifically, like love, cheating, getting heartbroken? Why do you think when everybody goes through that, why was it so
like he's taking another shot?
why was that something that was
take another shot before he answers?
You know what I mean? This is my first time trying some Japanese liquor.
Midori. That's what we on right now, you guys. Midori, in case you're wondering. It's only 20% alcohol by the volume.
Only.
You know.
Do you know that 20% is more than the average?
I know, that's what I was like, only.
Wait a minute. Wait,
Yes.
Dwayne. Adrienne, tell him what we be drinking on, please.
Like
we be drinking 40%.
12. This is like 8 to 12.
We normally drink
The
40%.
thing is, so last summer I went to Cuba with my mom and we got to bring home some Cuban rum.
That alcohol
And it-
lasted us for a
And
while.
it's 40% alcohol, and ever since then, my alcohol content's always 40%.
Well, to your listener, you can't say only.
No, you can't. You're right. To the average drinker, 20% is a lot. Be considerate.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Okay, I didn't know.
Alright, so what was the
But,
question?
So my question is, like, everybody goes through this. Like, anybody that's walking, talking, we go through, whatever.
Sure.
We go through heartbreak. So why was this like a vulnerable topic when everybody in the world goes through this at some point or another? Why was this so vulnerable? Why was this like? Why do you feel
Well, for
that's
me,
what it was for you?
Yeah, for you.
For me, I know the perception of me, and the perception of me before I started rapping was he's the smiling kid that plays basketball. Like he's very good. He doesn't do no wrong. Like I knew that was
that what it
that
was? You don't do no wrong.
I knew that was it. You know what I mean? And of course, everybody always think, and like, can I cuss on the podcast?
Of course,
yeah.
this
You
is
know what I mean? They're like, oh, you got bitches, bro. Like,
right.
of course, I talk to some girls. Obviously, I'm single, so I talk to girls. Obviously, but I'm super low key about what I do and who I tell who I'm talking to and stuff like that. And then I make sure the girl don't say nothing. You know what I mean? Like,
How do you?
So you're very private.
Wait, so how do you make sure? Do you tell her straight up like, yo,
Nah,
we
just-
gotta be on the low?
Nah, I judge their character before if I know you, if I feel like you somebody that talk too much, I don't even.
All girls talk too much. They sneaky.
Excuse
as fuck.
me.
You just not gonna
Excuse
lie.
me. Excuse me. I bet.
First of all, you not gonna lump us all in one category. No,
different. I fucking beg to differ.
Yeah.
I am the exception to the rule.
They
They
probably
think
just
you-
not gonna tell who you think they.
It's some that just tell their girls or like they.
Okay, I'm not gonna. I will.
If you tell your sister, like I ain't tripping, like
right,
that's
right.
cool.
You
But
got.
if
but
you
look,
telling like dudes you meet like out like y'all talk.
Why
That's
would you do
I
that?
don't-
That's, first of all,
I used to
that's
do that with-
messy.
Yeah,
I got a song
we're
called
just gonna
Messy.
categorize those people as messy.
Yeah,
That's
so
messy.
But the worst part is when they tell their messy girlfriends. Like, it's
Oh
not
my goodness.
Oh, thank
necessarily
God
her.
we don't have that. Thank God.
That's why you gotta. That's why you have to.
That's why we can't relate. Cause
Yeah,
I have, like,
you gotta
I
watch
have
the
a-
circle you
I
keep.
have
No, I
a-
understand you. You're right. You're right.
I have a real
It does happen.
solid circle.
No, but he's right. He's right. That is definitely sloppy bitches hang out with other sloppy bitches. So
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
you're right.
You know what
I'm
I
not
mean?
gonna discredit you.
So
The girls are CIA. They know how to look at Instagram. And
You
see, I
feel
see him
me?
in the background, way over there in the corner.
oh my
Right, like I
goodness.
saw that bracelet on her the other day. He's with that bitch.
Yo,
Don't even try to play me. I know who you was with.
yeah, that exactly what he's talking about. Yeah,
Nah.
that's exactly what
Nah,
I'm
but
talking
look,
about.
but
He's
y'all
right,
shouldn't
though.
be messy though for us to be talking about that. You feel me?
But
All
that's
right,
why
so
he
yeah.
said he has to judge their character first. So
Exactly,
it
yeah.
go back to what he was saying.
right.
So that's why it was like vulnerable for me.
Yeah.
Because I knew when I start saying these certain stories, the girls that I was talking to, I know if they, I don't know if they heard it or they listened,
Right.
but they know what.
Now it's getting talked about.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I was like, do I want to just expose what I've been doing with certain girls or whatever?
I think you definitely
But then-
went that route, right?
Yeah, I definitely did. But then I was just like, whatever, man. It's my story. I
But
ain't-
question: what is the issue with people knowing?
Yeah.
Hey,
There you go. Break it down for us.
I like that.
Break
one.
it down.
Ooh.
Ooh, do you need another shot?
Man. Well, now people know. I don't care.
Right.
But before, bro, I just was like, I was honestly scared. I was kind of like,
You just
spooked.
didn't want your hoes to run into each other.
Yeah. And then like just walk.
Pretty much.
And then like I'm out a lot. So
Right.
just like walking out in like public, you know what I mean, being in a club, I didn't want I don't want people doing that. Like,
right?
Hey, this nigga was just fucking, or he was just fucking with my homegirl.
Right.
I don't like that.
Wait,
you know what I mean?
So, but on the album, you do touch on the fact that you cheated.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, just out of curiosity, because I am a woman,
Yeah.
what is it that makes your eye wonder? Is it simply just like,
right? Because
is it simply like you're just not ready to settle down?
Right,
is it that you're bored?
Right,
And then, wait, one more. But the other thing is too. Well, go ahead.
Because in one song he says, "I fucked up and we was doing just fine." It goes with what you're saying.
Yeah. But then you also have that. You also have that song, trust. Like where you're talking about your trust issues. So that's the other thing. I was just like, so maybe like you cheating is a way to keep it at arm's length. But the thing is, like, this is just my assumption. I want to hear it from you. Like, what do you think triggered that? Like that cheating.
All right, so I had one. Recently, meaning in college. So I was in college, like 2013, so like 4 or 5 years ago. That's when I was like in my last relationship.
Okay, that's recently.
I was
guys.
that's recently for me. but that's where one of the stories come from. It was with her, and I told her up front the real, like you said, I didn't want to be in a relationship. But she was so like persistent on me, like I ain't about to be fucking with nobody else. But I'm telling her, I'm like, so I was playing basketball at the moment. I was like one of the top dudes on the team, and I'm like,
big man on campus.
Now me, I'm like, baby, there's
I got bitches.
So I'm like, there is no way I'm about to be out going to all these parties and stuff, and I'm just not about to do nothing. But I'm just
made a mistake already by telling her you don't want to be in a relationship.
Yeah,
but
because the way a girl thinks is, oh, that's what he think, but I'm gonna be the one to tie him down.
Right? No, I agree with. I agree with you with that though.
I didn't get it at first.
I agree. No, I'm gonna have to agree with you with that though, because that is their own issue. Like he telling you straight. Look, all I ever asked is for somebody just to keep it straight up with me.
That's what she said, and she stayed.
That's what she said.
But she wanted the challenge. It was just a challenge. Like I'm gonna be the one.
That's how I'm gonna take it.
And then she gets frustrated. Then it becomes.
And then she pressured me.
Right.
So I was like, all right, fuck it, you my girlfriend. Then like, damn.
Oh, so you fell for it?
No, he didn't fall for it. He got pressured into it.
He fell for it.
But no, I loved her though.
But
yeah, no, I mean, but no, I loved her obviously. So I was like, yeah, you my girl. But then now I'm in a position to have to lie to you. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
Even though I told you from the beginning what I'm about to be on, but now I'm coming in the crib like she like, what you was on last night? I'm like,
I mean. In all fairness,
I was in the gym, baby.
In all fairness, I might have to say that that's her problem. Because if you said it straight up,
I got a problem too, like he said, but it went both ways. But I was just saying my side of the story on the song.
Definitely.
So
okay.
So are there any things on the album that might have been a surprise to people? Like, did you have anybody hitting you up like, "What the fuck, AQ"?
Nah, I had no what the fuck. But I did have a girl hit me and say on the song Doheny, I met a girl at the Doheny room. And she said, I listened to your album, everything is good. My favorite song is the Doheny. And like what I'm saying on there, I got it from her. Like, cause this is what I witnessed her doing in the Doheny room. I was like, oh shit, like. So I say, baby, are you comfortable? You say you don't drink, girl, but that's what these drugs are for.
Right.
But not saying I provided the drugs. I was just like, it was my first. So the Doheny room, if you don't know, it's like the white club on Doheny, Santa Monica Boulevard. It was like my first time ever being in there and like that type of like white people setting, like with drugs and everything. I was literally just in culture shock. I'm like,
are they worse than black people?
They be having all the.
No, they just have fun, bro. Like off hella drugs. Like, so I was like, I'm like, damn, they just really doing. I'm like, damn, y'all just really doing.
Are they like passing it out, like just giving it away?
Right in front of
I party with black. I mean, I party with white people before, and it's It's too crazy. Like they open. When I was a kid, my first time drinking when I was 9 years old.
Whoa! You know they are bad. Remember Michelle? She was a bad influence.
Wait, I had to listen to this.
My mom had like this upscale loft or whatever, and it was these kids. You know, these little white kids around there, and they. You know, I wanted to be a part of it. 9? Yeah, we was all kids, and their mom was down with it. Was the craziest part. So,
oh God, she's Regina George's mom.
I'm
not a regular mom.
Like,
I'm a cool mom.
They were like, "Oh, we have this cool kids club," but it was like a laundry room, and like the cool kids club would be in a laundry room every day. Mm-hmm. So it was like, in order to be in the cool kids club, you gotta do whatever we tell you to do.
So they were hazing you early.
Remember the bubblegum cigarettes?
Yes.
I had to smoke those, right?
Okay.
How did you smoke them?
He chewed.
And then I did everything. I put mud on myself, like everything they asked me to do. It was kind of like being in a fraternity.
Right, you got hazed, yeah.
It was like white kids, like, because before my mom was living in Baldwin Hills, I was around black kids and different shit like that. So when we had moved over there, I was around white kids.
It's like a little culture shock.
So they was like, there's one last thing you have to do. I was like, well, what is it? They was like, wait, we got to go talk to our mom. So they in the house talking to their mom. Their mom up in there making the drinks and shit. And I'm just standing outside the door watching them. Like, I'm just watching them and shit while they like doing everything. But I'm not thinking they making drinks. I'm just like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like,
right.
So then the mom was like,
oh my God.
So the mom was like, come on in. I came in. She handed me a whole bottle of fucking wine. And they had like, you know, cups of wine and shit. Oh my God. So they made me.
At 9 years old, y'all.
They made me down the fucking the bottle of wine.
Was it good wine?
I don't fucking know. It was wine. So I had like fucking. I had fucking wine like all over my t-shirt. I had a white t-shirt on. I remember this day.
Was it red wine?
Yes.
Oh no! It didn't come out. You left evidence forever.
Right. So then I was like real, like I felt weird as fuck. I remember like I just felt
you were
weird
drunk.
as fuck. So then I went home because I was starting to feel, you know, just like I couldn't handle it. I threw up that day too. So I went home and I remember walking in and my mom looked at me. She was like, "What is all this red shit on your t-shirt?" I looked at her and I was just like, "Juice."
What kind of
adult juice?
So you know how black moms are and shit, right? She started putting her finger on my t-shirt and started smelling my shit, and she was like, "This don't smell like no juice." I was like, "Oh, what it smell like?" And then she figured out it was wine, and she asked me where it got from.
We would have got.
Then she went over there, and then her and the mom got into an argument. We had to move out the lofts and everything. It was just
dang.
So she found out it was alcohol?
Yeah, she was about to fight that lady.
Oh shit. Shout out to mom.
You know, my mom kept doing the whole like don't lie to me thing. If I find out the truth, I find out you lying. And I'm the type that like to continue to lie because I'm like,
you're gonna stick to the story. I feel you.
The only way you're gonna find out if I lie is if you investigate. But she ended up investigating and she found out what was going on.
She investigated your ass.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Hell no. Let me tell you, I didn't have a drink of alcohol till I was 18. I was such a goody two shoes. I was just like, I'm gonna wait until I'm an adult.
Not me.
That way, if I get in trouble, I'm responsible for myself.
I would be like, "Hey, yo, pops, hook me up," and I would have like a margarita waiting for me when I got home from school.
You
my
see,
mom used to
that's
try
what
to
I'm
get me
talking
wine
about.
coolers and shit,
That's
though.
what I'm talking about.
That
We grew up in two different
when I got a
homes.
little bit older, she started trying to get, because she used to, you remember the little wine coolers?
Yeah.
She used to try to let me drink those.
Yeah, I started
and
with
I used to
those
be
too.
Like, what do you mean? Like,
Damn.
When we was about to turn 18, he was just like, "All right." I would come home from school and I would have like a margarita waiting for me.
You know what I would have waiting for me? Fear.
You guys.
this is how they grew up differently.
Yes.
This bitch came home to alcohol and I came home scared.
You
guys, stop laughing.
How do y'all grow up in the same house and that?
No, I swear, it's almost like she grew. It's almost
We're not
like
gonna get into this.
It's almost like I grew up in the streets and she
It's
grew
a
up in the
sad
books.
story.
Yeah,
it's a sad story.
Don't get into
She was
that.
probably like, look, you just got to get on ground. That's good.
Look, we'll talk off air about the adventures of the twins. Look, this is how it was, y'all. This boy came to our house one day on Valentine's Day asking my dad permission to date my sister. He was all with it, all cool. He was just like, if you ever bring a guy here, I'm gonna have my shotgun out. Don't even think about it. I was just like,
Damn.
what the fuck? And then when we got older,
I didn't bring
you
him
didn't
there.
bring him there, but I'm just saying this was the contrast. And then when we got older, my dad was like, damn, you got to give somebody a chance. You can't be closed off forever.
Right.
And I was just like, bro, what do you want?
Right. And
you want to bring your shotgun out, or you want me to like
They
Right.
fuck you up and then blame
And I
you
was
for
like,
it.
and I was 18 and told them I had a first date. And they started reading articles about how to deal with your daughter dating. I was like,
they
are
made
you
me
white?
go on the date with her.
I was like, are y'all white?
Damn, you was third wheeling on the date?
I stayed in the car. I didn't go with them. I was just like, no, y'all tripping.
Let me tell you, about an hour into the day, he was like, you gotta, that's enough. You don't need to give him all your time on the first date. That's enough. You gotta go. And I hung up and I was like, yo, I'm sorry. I gotta go.
And that's why we were like, see, that's why we don't tell y'all nothing. But anyways, we're gonna get back to album. We're gonna get back to AQ real quick. So I want to ask you about your album artwork.
Your boy. Whatever.
Your album artwork was giving me like Hamlet vibes because you're holding the skull. But I want to know like what inspired your album artwork.
Well, it means something like after I saw the picture, but during it we were shooting a video to Issues.
Okay.
And I knew I was gonna be in all black. So then we literally had like 10 minutes left on the book time, and then my boy Tycoon was like, "Hey bro, we gotta shoot some pics." I'm like,
shout out to Tycoon. He sent us some good pics last time.
Yeah, man. I'm
Yeah,
like, what
yeah,
you
he
want
did.
to do?
Shout
He like, bro, just hurry, sit down on the couch. He like, here, take this. And then I was like, shit, this be a tight photo. I had the thing right there, and I was like, and then when I saw it, I was like, oh snaps! I was like, that's the album cover right there. And then I'm like, the all black just mean it was just like a skull meant something like I'm sinning. You know what I mean? Like cheating on your girl is like an actual sin. So like that's where the skull came from in my head. And then the all black, it just meant like it was like real serious. That's why I got my shades on, because like that day I was like drinking and stuff, and like it was just like a lot of emotion going on. So that's why I'm like low-key just like looking like.
Why do you think guys cheat? Like if everything is going just fine, like you said, why do guys cheat?
Because bitches is crazy.
I mean,
I'm
no.
kidding.
I'm just
We
kidding.
was doing just fine. Then why did you cheat?
It's like it ain't nothing like something new.
Oh, that's what it's about.
It's just a new feel.
I can't.
Yeah, I want to hear. I want to hear.
It's just new.
I want to hear. Go, Dwayne. What is it? Why? Let me know.
How can I say it without being vulgar?
No. We're
I
on the
mean,
web.
we
You
don't
can
even
say
gotta be
whatever.
filtered on here.
It's just natural.
Oh,
Nick Cannon,
we
if
already
you watch-
talked to him about
Yeah,
this.
we did talk
So
about
if
this.
you guys,
Nick Cannon had this interview on this TV this platform that I'm not going to speak on because I don't like the host of the platform.
Okay.
Anyway, he had this interview and he was basically saying how like monogamy is not normal, it's not natural because that's not how men are built.
I think that's an excuse.
When you get erect or whatever, like you have to take care of that. And if it's a bitch that's
So you
willing
saying
to
it
give
doesn't-
you
I
the
feel like
space
that's
to
just
take
on a
care of
sexual
so
level.
that term
Yeah.
that they'll just fuck anything walking is like kind of true.
No.
There has to be an attraction. Come on, you're not gonna get aroused.
I mean, there are. When there's
an erection, you gotta take care of it.
I'm not gonna lie. There are some situations when you just need it that bad, and you just like fuck it, just suck my dick. Like,
okay, you can't just take care of it yourself.
I wish I could say that. Suck my dick.
Y'all can't just take care of it yourself, though.
Not if the girl is willing. Right.
Oh my god.
No, you're not gonna do it yourself. You're gonna be like,
but I feel,
hey, nah, stay away. I'm about to just do this right in front of you.
The thing is, like, we're so complex though, so I feel like, yeah, that's true, like on an animalistic, like on the sexual aspect of things, like, yeah, it's hard to be monogamous, but there's layers to being human. There's like the emotional aspect of things, like.
But if you at work and your nigga is at a party,
let me tell you, I turned down a lot of dick. I turned down
because you're a woman. Look, and I told you guys this.
I feel bad.
I told you guys this.
Another bitch. What?
I told you guys this in our conversation. Men are sexual, women are emotional. Men are not emotional.
But so that's exactly why I'm saying
wait. But I beg to differ though, because then there's the women like me who can separate emotion.
You're a liar.
No, please stop him.
I don't know, my sister.
No, I think
there's times when I'm just like, you're a dude. There's times where I'm like, you're a dude.
No. I honestly think I'm gonna.
Well, if this is a truth,
I think I'm a different species.
You're different.
Then
breed.
You should know the answer to the question.
All right, so you like a Rihanna?
Well, okay, explain Rihanna though.
I love those type of women.
Like,
you know what I mean?
They'll let you do what you gotta do, but no. Look,
no, not that. As a woman, you just like, this is how I am.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm on.
That's exactly how she is.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I know.
I don't like girls that
I know what I have to bring.
Sneaky and like.
No. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I prefer honesty. And then at the end of the day, I know what I can possibly bring to the table, and I know what I bring to the table. So if you worried about the next, and the next could take you, then she could have you. You feel me?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, we were just talking about that too. I think that's the emotional thing, like with women. I feel like that's where a lot of women mess up. You cannot control a guy. All you can control is yourself. So you gotta know, you gotta be unfuckwithable. Like, you gotta know, if another bitch can take your place, then let her take it, because that's not a position you want. If anybody can just get it, that's not a position you want. And that's where a lot of women fuck up. You gotta your mind, your thoughts, you can only control yourself. So just worry about you. If he's not if he's not satisfying you emotionally or whatever you think you need to control, like, oh, I just need him to love me. No, you need to love yourself. If he brings more love to the table, cool. But if you over here and your feelings are feeling unsure about yourself, goodbye. You don't need to be there. He doesn't need a position in your life.
Well, I have a counter question though. But so what about those feelings that those females that know how to separate emotion? And guys be like, oh, I can fuck another female because there's no emotion attached to it. But when a female fucks another man, that's because he could really take her. She's in love. But what about like those females that could be the same as you guys? Like, how do you feel about that?
I just told you I like it.
Oh, okay.
So
I just told you.
But I feel like the reason why some women won't broadcast that's how they are. I mean, it's not something to broadcast, but the thing is, like, yeah, I feel like you get a stigma against you, like, oh, you're a hoe or blah blah blah, and it's like, nah, I'm just not worried about anybody. I'm gonna get mine regardless.
Those are just like the insecure man, just like it's an insecure woman. You know what I mean? If you're not secure with yourself, you're not gonna be cool with a lady like you or Iggy, like, right.
So basically, you know what AQ and Dwayne is telling me, that y'all gonna be cool with your female fucking with somebody else?
No.
Not yours. He's just saying women can. That there can be women that do that.
Yes. But when I first meet you and you trying to be low key, like,
boot up it.
I don't do that. But I know you done fuck.
That's the worst type of female. Any female that's like 20 or above talking about she's a virgin, she's really a hoe.
Exactly. And I know
she's that much of a hoe that she has to lie about her virginity because she don't want you to know. And they the freakiest ones.
Hey, there's some virgins out here above 20 though. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, but they don't flaunt it. They just like,
they just are.
If it comes down to it. But a lot of girls who like, oh, I'm a virgin, I never did this before. Like,
those are the girls I'm talking about. Yes.
Okay.
Trying to hide.
So I was super excited because last time you were here, I asked you about how that bonus. Yes, I asked you about how that bonus track came through. I was so excited to hear it. I love it. Baby, you should come through. And it was like the piano. I was just like, it was funny because you told us the story, and then when I heard the piano, I was like, oh my God, he told the story, and I can like see it happening. So I want to ask. First of all, I'm just going to throw my 2 cents in there. You and Robin need to drop a music video for it. I need to see some visuals. But my counter question is, are you planning on dropping another single from White Lies, and can we expect another music video?
Yes. Yeah, we got 4.
Wait, but it's Come Through? You going to add that to the list?
No,
come through. You got to come through first. Come through.
Baby, you should come through. Come through.
Straight Shots. Issues is already done.
Okay.
And Dirty Secrets and Doheny.
Okay. So you guys expect
those? We're going to have the girl from the club and Doheny?
No.
Doheny?
She not in know.
All right, guys. So we got 4 more music videos coming out. What's going to be the next single off this album?
Dirty Secrets.
Dirty Secrets.
That's already out.
Yeah, that's the next video though.
No,
but that's
I
the
know
next one,
the whole album's already out. Which one is he going to
promote?
As a
you're
single?
right.
Yeah, Dirty Secrets. That's the next one I'm running with.
So what's your favorite off this album? Because I have 3: White Lies, Straight Shots, and Come Through. Those are my top 3.
Can I say mine before he answers? I think it's Can I Trust You and Come Through.
What's your favorite one?
I got I got 3 too.
Okay.
Wait, Intoxicated might be one.
Man.
Oh, Straight Shots. Okay, I'm just gonna stick with 2. Let me just stop. Can I Trust You and Come Through?
Straight Shots, White Lies, and Issues are my favorite 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have Toji. I had to write that phonetically. Tochi. Okay.
Tochi
see.
Uzo, baby.
Yeah, he produced a lot of your. Well, I want to say the bulk of your tracks. So shout out to him.
That's my mustard.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I'm his YG.
Tochi.
You know what I mean? Everything after this is gonna be from him.
Okay. So shout out to him.
Shout out to Toji. That's right.
You know what I mean? We damn near got a whole nother project already done.
Okay.
So when are we gonna expect that? Next month?
My next one gonna be like September, October.
Okay.
Yeah.
September 5th. That'd be a nice
birthday
birthday gift.
Yeah. It's gonna be me and Wade.
That'll be a nice birthday gift. You feel me?
Okay.
September 5th.
It's gonna be a collaboration album.
Yeah.
Okay.
On September 5th.
And Toji's gonna be the.
It's all him.
I'm expecting some fire.
It's all him. It's all him. And then.
Can you sing? Sing one of the songs real quick?
Yep, I can sing. Yeah. When I'm out of town, I don't know how to act.
Hey!
She told me, boy, you better keep them bitches off your back.
Hey!
Fade it down in the function, don't know how to act.
Hey, I'm excited.
She told me, boy, when I text you, better text me back.
Yeah,
keep them bitches off your back.
You better text me back when I text you.
Yeah.
Right, for real. Or it's going to be some hell.
Straight shots over here.
Look, I got you. You taking what? Oh, he's taking one alone. Okay, we gonna let you have that one.
He's about like 5 deep.
I'm about 5'6" in. You know
Manager gonna have to drive him home.
You know what I mean?
We're gonna have to get a tow truck, and his car's gonna have to tail behind yours. It's gonna be attached.
It look like we didn't even get through all y'all bullet points.
You know what? We have good conversation.
Get off my paper, AQ.
No. I feel like this was a good conversation. The bulk of our questions, we said this was a kind of a heavy album. It was a heavy album.
I feel like one of your songs should definitely be in the club. I forgot which one it should be. Do you think what song is
besides Straight Shots?
Okay, besides
there's one more.
I like now my bitch is in there.
Yes.
Intoxicated.
Yeah, that's the one she was. That's the one, Andrea.
You started.
Oh, okay. Get off my paper.
I'm doing her interview for y'all guys.
Get out of here. Wait, I do have real questions though. So how does it go for the album? Like, how do you know, like, how did you say, okay, it's ready to go? Is there some songs that wasn't a selection and that didn't make it to the album, or?
Yes, it definitely was some songs that didn't make it. I had a whole nother concept of the album that I was about to go with, but then I finally got White Lies was the first one. And I was like, okay, I'm about to go with this direction for the whole project, and then I just went with that.
No, it was a good turnout, definitely.
Yeah, it's very cohesive. It all flows really good.
Definitely. I might have to ask another question off air, but we are running out of time. Y'all, we love I'm
gonna take an air shot because I gotta drive.
You can pour me up and I'll take another shot. But look, you guys, we appreciate you guys tuning in and rocking with us every Wednesday, 9 to 10. AQ, you gotta tell them where to find you to listen and to tune into your album.
Follow me on Instagram at AQuinn, AQUINN _AQuinn _, and on Twitter AQuinn _. But I'm on that gram heavy, man. Holla at your boy.
Yes.
And check into his latest album, White Lies.
Also, make sure you follow Chosen Ones.
Yes, indeed.
Stay with the movement, like we always say.
Watch all the videos. It's lit.
Yes.
Yeah. Shout out to Chosen One, like we always say. If y'all miss us during the week, you can hit us up on the gram, underground get down. You guys know what it is. Every Wednesday we locked in 9 to 10. Yeah. Until next week.
Bye, guys.
And all of a sudden I'm so good at math. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it.